So, Combine Day 1 is over. And, this is going to be kind of a pre-Combine draft. I haven't really studied the Combine draft. I've been really busy today. I haven't really studied. So, I'm calling this pre-Combine draft. Here we go. So, pre-Combine mock draft. Here we go. Number 1 overall. I'm still going Evan Neal. Protect Trevor Lawrence. I don't think he might be the best player in the class, but I think for need, positional value, I think Evan Neal has got to be the guy there. And that leaves Aiden Hutchinson to the Lions. I've been going the same couple picks for a while. We all know how much I like Aiden Hutchinson, his footwork, his ability to just get back there and disrupt plays. Absolutely love Aiden Hutchinson out of Michigan. For a while, I liked Kayvon Thibodeaux better, but I think Aiden Hutchinson has just proven that he was better over the course of this season. But Kayvon Thibodeaux right to the Houston Texans there is a really good pick for them. They need a huge edge presence. They haven't really had that since J.J. Watt, and even then he was more of a interior lineman. They tried to, do it with Clowney. And Clowney was a good player at interior defensive line, but they wanted to be that huge edge sack pressure. Myles Garrett, he just never turned into that. I think Kayvon Thibodeaux can absolutely do this for the Houston Texans. And then we got the Jets coming up here. The Jets are interesting. The secondary, I don't think needs to be improved as much. I mean, Kyle Hamilton would be fun, and he's certainly looking like the best player available. But Ikem Ekwonu, just to bolster up that offensive line, would be great. But do you go Derek Stingley just based on pressure? Like, what all do you do here if you're the New York Jets? I think at this point, you're the Jets. You kind of got to take best player available. The edge rusher, Jermaine Johnson, Trevor Walker, David Ojabo. I don't think receiver is the biggest pick here, and then you got to pick at number 10 down the board. I think you can't waste this pick. I think you go best player available here. And I've talked myself into Kyle Hamilton to the Jets. Marcus May, who I love, and is criminally underrated. I see kind of that similar in Kyle Hamilton, but I think Kyle Hamilton has a higher ceiling at the moment. And if Marcus May wants off the Jets, it's been very clear he wants off the Jets. I know safety not that high. I know they got drama with safety. They got drama with Marcus May. They got drama with Jamal Adams. I think Kyle Hamilton can just be better. I think he's going to be more of a pure safety. He's not going to be a blitz boy like Jamal Adams, even though Jamal Adams is very good. It's just funny to call him blitz boy. But Kyle Hamilton, very good. You take best player available there. I think it's Kyle Hamilton. He gives you a big boost to that defense in the secondary. It's safety, which is going to need it. You also play Michael linebacker, which he's going to need. So I like Kyle Hamilton there. Best player available there. You have another pick at 10. You don't waste this pick on a position that, you can wait for. I think Kyle Hamilton can be a generational type talent there at safety, and I think the Jets got a special one there, which leads the Giants to take Ikem Ekwonu. Andrew Thomas played better towards last season. He was looking like, the Giants fucked it up again, which they're known for to do in these drafts. Daniel Jones Daniel Jones isn't bad, but taking Saquon Barkley there, I didn't really like when Josh Allen and Lamar Jackson players were on the board, and obviously hindsight's 2022. I think Saquon Barkley was good, but we're going on to about Saquon Barkley. Anyways, Ikem Ekwonu out of NC State, one of the best offensive linemen in the draft. He's top 2. Giants need offensive line besides Nate Solder and Andrew Thomas, so this gives a big boost there. Panthers up, they go Charles Cross, and then they need offensive line so bad. Taylor Moton can't be your best offensive lineman on there. I think Charles Cross, best offensive lineman available at this point. Besides Tyler Linderbaum, he's the best tackle available at this point. So give me the Panthers taking Charles Cross there. And back to the Giants now. Do I give him a corner boost? Because I need it. Do I give him an edge pressure? Trayvon Walker. Yep, there we go. Trayvon Walker to the Giants. It's a toss-up between him and Jermaine Johnson. Both similar players, right? But I think right here, I'm going to give the Falcons an edge rusher anyways, and they're going to go Jermaine Johnson. You could flip those. I know Jermaine Johnson's been the riser. Trayvon Walker has been pretty good. Has been pretty consensusly pretty good. But I'm giving Jermaine Johnson there. Falcons do need edge pressure, and then Giants also need an edge pressure. Azeez Ojulari has played great, and either one of those teams could go corner there. I don't think... here's quarterback. And obviously the Combine is going to tell a lot about which quarterbacks are going to go number 1, because there really hasn't been a clear cut. Over the past few years, it's been Joe Burrow, and that was Trevor Lawrence, and those guys were obviously consensus number 1 quarterback on the board. There isn't that anymore. That's why, with the many quarterbacks we've been talking about, you would think they're all generational talents, and they're going, not 1, because they're Trevor Lawrence, but they're going 2, they're going 3, probably 5, maybe 6, but no, their first quarterback's not going to go off the board until number 10, and I do think it's Kenny Pickett out of Pitt. I think Kenny Pickett is probably going to prove to be the most consistent quarterback out of this. Malik Willis obviously has that big play ability, and he's more exciting player. But the Broncos want someone who's going to be that more pro-ready style. They are ready to win now. They aren't ready to develop a quarterback. The roster they have is kind of built to win now, and they're a talented team with Melvin Gordon out there, unless they just, go tanking in the offseason and start getting rid of players. But I like Kenny Pickett here. I think he's the most pro-ready quarterback in this entire draft class. I'm a Matt Corral guy. I've loved Matt Corral since I've watched him at Ole Miss. But Malik Willis is great, too. But obviously, the quarterback is weaker. Carson Strong's an interesting one. Skylar Thompson, even out of Kansas. There's going to be a lot of interesting to go. Back up to the Jets now. We gave him Kyle Hamilton earlier. Do we give him a corner? Corners are kind of the best players available. You could go edge rusher here, and I think that's exactly what I'm going to do is give him edge rusher. I'm going to give him David Ajabo out of here. They do need pass rush presence of John Franklin Myers or Quinnen Williams. Carl Lawson, Shaq Lawson obviously got hurt, but Carl Lawson's when he played, was fun. I got that backwards, I think. But David Ajabo is going to be there to give the big edge rush boost. And then, does Washington go quarterback here? I don't think they do. I think they go Derek Stingley Jr. That secondary really held back that defense. It was supposed to be an elite defense, and it just wasn't because the secondary was constantly getting burnt. Derek Stingley Jr. is, again, for a potential guy who we saw freshman year was one of the greatest freshman corners we've ever seen. Derek Stingley Jr., I feel, can be amazing for Washington. I feel like he can be that good. However, can he go back to what his freshman is? Can it play Sauce Gardner? Maybe there, but Sauce Gardner's going to go next pick here. He was the greatest college corner career probably ever. He just didn't really allow anything. He just didn't allow anything at all. Like a 1 passer rating, didn't really allow red zone touchdowns. Sauce Gardner can be that shutdown corner that the Vikings have been waiting for since Xavier Rhodes. They've been needing it. New head coach and stuff. I know Mike Zimmer usually to draft his corners. New head coach, I get it, but they still need corner. That seems like they're always going to need corner. Seems like every mock draft because we get Jeff Gladney. That didn't work. Last year it took Tevin Jenkins, but that also didn't. Or that they didn't take Tevin Jenkins. The Bears took Tevin Jenkins. They didn't take an offensive tackle. I'm blanking on his name. But, this year I think they go corner, get a Mont Gardner. Browns backed up. I think Treylon Burks is at the combine right now, proving why he's might be the number 1 receiver. They need a wide receiver. Jarvis Landry's out. They need another big-time player. They need to get someone for Baker out there because it can't just be thrown to Anthony Schwartz. And, just other guys out there. I think you got to get Baker Mayfield another day. I'm making a video on Baker Mayfield during this offseason. Don't worry. But Treylon Burks is the pick there. Baltimore back up now, and this is where it gets interesting. I think they go interior defensive line here. I know it's weird, but I do. I know they need edge. I know Calais Campbell's pretty good. They get Jordan Davis in there. They start mixing it up. I think that can be a real game changer to that Ravens defense. Obviously, they need defense. It's been known at this point they need defense. And defensive line, Jordan Davis can be a huge boost there. Now we go to the Eagles for back-to-back picks here. And what are they going with, huh? I'm giving the corner. I'm going to give them Trent McDuffie, zone corner. They need that. Like play nickel. They need that too. And then I was thinking about this. And I still think this is Tyler Linderbaum's fault. This is Tyler Linderbaum's fault for me. Because Ryan Burke's retiring. They're going to need someone help out there to replace center. They're going to need that. Or a guard, because you got Jason Kelsey. Tyler Linderbaum can easily play guard, I feel. He's going to be a big boost to the young offensive line, especially with Landon Dickerson getting in there. So, yeah, give me the Eagles taking Tyler Linderbaum out of Iowa. Going back here now to the Los Angeles Chargers. And I'm kind of obsessed with this pick. Can I Trevor Penning go out there? Keep the offensive line moving? No. Devontae Wyatt being on the board, they need run defense because their offense really wasn't the problem. The offense was kind of firing on all cylinders last year. Justin Herbert really took a step up into his own. The offensive line, I feel, is getting there, and there's free agents' offensive line set to hit, But Devontae Wyatt getting in there, helping out that run defense, which was atrocious last year, can be big for the Chargers. Taking that next step into maybe dethroning the Chiefs and finally getting to the playoffs. After it feels like forever, but it's only really been since 2018, which seems like a lifetime ago. James Williams here. I know he's cut off the ACL, but James Williams is so good, dude. Not many people, know how good Jameson Williams is gonna be. I feel it. He's so fast. I know his combine times are getting off. I know I really haven't studied the combine, but I've seen times on Twitter. Like I said, I haven't gone fully in depth to it. My opinions really haven't changed based on the combine so far. But I love Jameson Williams. He's gonna be a beast. Pair him up there with Michael Thomas. Bring back Jameis. The offense is going to be pretty solid. Alvin Kamara is probably going to be back. So, yeah, Alvin Kamara, Michael Thomas back, Jameis Winston, Jameson Williams as a deep over-the-top threat. That's going to be a pretty good offense. They may have trouble on the defensive side, but their offense will be killer for the New Orleans Saints. Especially since they're going to have the same offensive coordinator. I know people are seeing Sean Payton retire. I know it's going to be big. But getting Dennis Allen back in there, it's the same offense coordinator. These players know what he's doing. He knows the system. I don't think really the Saints are going to miss too much of a beat. That's why I think they're probably going to win the division next year. So, there is my take on the New Orleans Saints. I gave him a corner last time. I feel like it's got to kind of be an edge spot. I had George Karlaftis there out of Purdue going to the Philadelphia Eagles, giving that defense an edge boost they need. They boosted the defense, boosted offensive line, they boosted corner, and they boosted edge. I feel like if Eagles fans be coming out of the first round as a very solid draft, and I'm very hopeful for the future considering they just made the playoffs. Yeah, I think the Eagles fans are going to be very happy. And then Trevor Penning to the Steelers. They need a quarterback. Yeah, you also need an offensive line so Najee Harris can run off of. If we do a 2-round mock draft, which I'm planning on doing, I guarantee you someone like Carson Strong would probably be there. Sam Howell might be there. Desmond Ritter's a reach, but he might be there. So there are 3 potential quarterbacks that, with this combine, could easily rise to the early second round, late first round with the Lions looking there, that the Steelers could have. And I think they would love to have it, but you got to boost that offensive line so Najee Harris can actually run and show the spectacular talent that we all know he has. Patriots back up, Andrew Booth Jr. right there. Easy pick there for me. Quarterbacks are falling, man, but easy pick there for me. If they don't take J.C. Jackson, they're going to need someone out there. Like, that corner group is going to be very weak, losing Stephon Gilmore and J.C. Jackson. So give me Andrew Booth Jr. there. I think he can step in, be the number 1 corner. Almost immediately in that Bill Belichick system, so I like Andrew Booth Jr. there. And then here we go. Usually this is where my interior defensive line picks. I like Brian Winfrey. I like DeMarvin Leal a little bit. He's been falling. So let's give him DeMarvin Leal. We talked about him in the Raiders mock draft video. I remember doing mock drafts, early mock drafts. DeMarvin Leal was like top 10 projected pick according to this website. He's fallen a little bit, but I think it's the right pick there. Boosting up that interior defensive line again for the Raiders. And then here we go, back up now with the Arizona Cardinals. And what do we do here? Andy Isabella is requesting trade. Kyler Murray not be there, so, maybe take me. No, you have to almost bank on Kyler Murray being there. I like Roger McCreary here, going out of Auburn. I haven't said any corner. Byron Murphy's been great so far in his young career, but I like Roger McCreary here out of Auburn to give that a little boost. He's a shutdown corner. He's going to be sick in the NFL. I promise you, he's going to be sick in the NFL. Safety, I've been saying Daxton Hill or Jaquan Brisker. I like Jaquan Brisker, so give me Jaquan Brisker there. And then, this pick is pretty easy. Kenyon Green, interior offensive lineman, because I need it. Or do I go Zion Johnson? Ooh. I've been kind of more of a Zion Johnson guy, but I'll go Kenyon Green here. They need it. They need the run defense. I think they get their run defense, and it's a great boost there because the run game, again, I've talked about with the Bills multiple times. Probably when they're losing all these games, they get the run game going a little bit because they got talented backs back there. Devin Singletary, Zach Moss. So you got to get them going a little bit. I like this pick here. This has been easy. The Titans need a leader on that defense to get Nakobe Dean. And now we go quarterback in Malik Willis. If Malik Willis falls all the way to 27, which I don't think he's going to, but just the way I've kind of shaped out this mock draft. I took Kenny Pickett. I didn't give Washington a quarterback. I didn't give the Browns a quarterback, and they like to see. The Eagles don't need a quarterback. Browns, I don't think, need a quarterback. Ravens don't need a quarterback. Saints are like a sleeper team that need a quarterback, so I could see that being a quarterback. But then it's again just Eagles. Steelers I could have given a quarterback, but I chose Trevor Penning. Patriots have their quarterback. Raiders have their quarterback. Dallas always has a quarterback. So all these teams have a quarterback. Titans could be a sneaky one, but I think they have more pressing needs. And the Green Bay Packers aren't taking a quarterback, so Malik Willis there to the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. That could be dangerous if they develop him right. So here we go. My Green Bay Packers up. Do I take Garrett Wilson? Do I go Drake London? Do I go edge rusher, which is Cameron Thomas, the best one available, in my opinion? With the way this board's shaped up, I like Garrett Wilson here. Garrett Wilson of Ohio State. There's Chris Olave. But Garrett Wilson has kind of outshined him when they were on the same field. It is CJ Stroud's kind of favorite target. Yeah, Garrett Wilson out of Ohio State there. That's going to be scary, especially if Rodgers is back. Green Bay needs receiver pretty badly. If Devontae doesn't sign, Garrett Wilson can be that guy to help, carry on the torch. Miami Dolphins back up now. I don't think they go quarterback here. I think they go Zion Johnson. I think Matt Corral fall to the second round. No, it's like looking like they're not going. Nobody's going to fall into the second round. Well, there's the Lions, so I don't think the Lions take it. I can tell you, I'm going to tell you right now, pick 32 is going to be Matt Corral. I'm going to tease it. There's no reason for him not to go at 32 if the board shapes out like this. This is about the weirdest mock draft I've done. I can't wait till after the combine results when my brain has shifted opinions on people so far. Chiefs back up now. I think they still need defense. They had Devin Lloyd falling to him. Oh, man. With him and Nick Bolton. Nick Bolton was sick this year, man. I think they need it. That'd be a sick combination. Here we go. We've been saying it for a while. Daniel Fay out of Minnesota. All offensive line. Literally like first 4 rounds, offensive line. And then you can shuffle in guys, see which guys work. You can worry about the other needs later. Offensive line, protect Joe Burrow. He's your franchise. He literally took you to the Super Bowl when almost everybody predicted you to go last place. He's your franchise. Protect him. For the love of God, protect him. And oh my God, what do I do? Do I give him Drake London to pair up? Do I give him Matt Corral? I told you guys earlier, it's Matt Corral. Matt Corral, I think, is my QB1 personally. Obviously, I'm going to have to watch Combine to see what happens. But Matt Corral falling to 32. He won't be able to start right away because they still got Jared Goofball Goff. Man, Matt Corral could be the savior of Detroit Lions. But there's the mock draft. It's a weird one. Evan Neal, Hutchinson, Thibodeau, Hamilton, Aquanu. That's Cross, Walker, Johnson, Pickett, Ajabo, Stingley, Gardner, Burks. Okay, Jordan Davis when it starts to get a little weird. That was a little weird. Trent McDuffie, though, I see happening. Tyler Linderbaugh, I see happening. Devontae Wyatt, I can see happening. Because Jordan Davis not being on the board, Devontae Wyatt is the best interior defensive lineman out there. George Karlaftis, I think, is a sick pick. Pittsburgh not taking quarterback, I know, but trust me, guys, they're second-round quarterbacks that could easily suffice. Better than Mason Rudolph. Dwayne Haskins was a first-round pick, so you could maybe have something there, even though my QB2 this video, which you'll see in a minute, so I'm not going to spoil anything about that. But Dwayne Haskins on there, and you're going to see my opinions on him. Trevor Penning, offensive tackle at Northern Iowa, is going to be sick. He's going to help Najee Harris so much. Andrew Jr., I can see happening. Marvin Leal is a really real possibility, although they could go Zion Johnson there. Jaquan Brisker, I like a lot, giving that a safety boost, which the Cowboys need back there on the back end. Buffalo Bills going Kenyon Green. Nakobe Dean is sick leader. Malik Willis out of Liberty falling to Tampa Bay. That is huge for the Buccaneers. My Packers getting Garrett Wilson. Zion Johnson help boost Miami offensive line. Devin Lloyd to pair with Nick Bolton would be absolutely sick. Bengals getting offensive line. It will always be offensive line. It's not changing for me, I promise, unless in some weird way what player would I even change offensive line for? Sauce Gardner. If it's Sauce Gardner falls, I won't take offensive line. But then Matt Corral to the Lions at 32. That would be as a Packers fan, I wouldn't like that. But as a football fan, I think it'd be sick. It'd be an absolute draft steal. And my mock draft grades, which I do every year, so be on the lookout for that video after the 2022 NFL draft. That pick would be an A+ for value and not even having to move up for him. Although I do think the Steelers like that, really looking to move back into the second round, take them. Another QB needy team that I think could maybe take a chance at it would be the Saints. Maybe the Vikings. Washington would be another one. And then you never know about Atlanta. Carolina is always an outside presence. But you never know. But I really like this mock draft. The next mock draft will be after the Combine. And then I'll do some single team mock drafts So there's the mock draft schedule. Hope you guys are ready for that. Another offseason video, just going to be talking football. And then the Lakers RMS video is coming, I promise. So be on the lookout for that as well. But hope you guys enjoyed listening and watching this mock draft. Let me know what you guys think about this. The combine is going to be insane. It's going to shift a lot of people's opinion, and that could very well determine this year's draft. When in the past, it feels the combine never really mattered because we knew who was going number 1. This could honestly determine the number 1 overall pick in the draft. So this is a pretty important combine to be watching every step of the way. And I hope you guys are right there with me. So make sure to like, subscribe, look out the videos for that. And of course, thank you